Hello there, good morning. It is yet another thrilling moment to have you on the screens of GH Police Television. It is 8th June 2026, and you're welcome to the mighty Monday edition of the Safe Start Show, your ultimate morning companion for a secure and vibrant day ahead. As you can see us, we are revived, we are rejuvenated, we are revitalized, coming from the weekend. And so you're welcome back. This is the authoritative platform where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. I am Sergeant Boaite Boateng, bringing you the pulse of safety live from the National Police Headquarters. Now, this show is streaming live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube, on X. Let's get mutually active. Let's get dialogic. Send us your questions, your thoughts, your comments, your observations, and we'll do well and read them out to you again. We are also available on DSTV channel 362. Now, joining me this morning as my co-host is the unfortunate policewoman, Sergeant Theresa Adu. Good morning, Theresa.
Good morning, Sergeant Boaite.
How are you doing?
I'm very favored to be here today. Hope you're doing good yourself.
I'm also doing fantastic.
Great.
How was your weekend like?
Weekend was filled with a few activities.
I know, right?
Weekend was the burial for the late IGP, Porter Quay, of course, which saw a lot of mourners throng the place, which is a testament of his, amiable persona during his time.
Exactly.
So we actually are grateful that we had him in the service. His initiatives actually brought a lot of reforms.
Absolutely.
Yes, to the service, for which we are all enjoying today.
All right.
So I think it was one of that.
Yeah, the weekend was quite packed. It was quite stodgy because we began with our transmission from the University of Ghana Sports Stadium during the Security Services Fan Football Gala 2026. Which featured all the state security agencies, the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana National Fire Service, Ghana Prison Service, Ghana Immigration, and the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority. Before the start of the tournament, we were quite optimistic that, the policemen team were going to win, but then unfortunately, were eliminated by the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority on penalties. But then with the women division, the police ladies made us proud.
Yes.
They won the trophy for us.
Yes. What do you think can be done to the men, to the men's team?
I think they need encouragement at this moment, especially coming down from, our relegation into the second division part of our football league. I believe they're a bit down. They will have to be encouraged. Exactly. They will have to be encouraged. And I believe that since we'll be having the major CISA games next year, hopefully, as the Minister for the Interior said, we'll be better prepared, and then we will tell our competitors that at that level we'll be winning the trophy.
Right.
We can trust the police. During the last CISA games, we won it.
Right.
Yeah, we beat the Ghana Armed Forces by 2-1. And then even with the Ghana Armed Forces, they also performed shambolically. They were also eliminated.
We're hoping that they make us proud.
Oh yeah, they will. I believe that once they are encouraged and they are motivated. Yes. And on Saturday also went to the State House for the burial ceremony of the late Inspector General of Police, retired Mr. Porter Quay. As you rightly mentioned, it was a solemn moment for us to eulogize this fantastic personality. And so it was a celebration of legacy, of service, transformation, and then vision. Some of us, we are fortunate that we were enlisted into the service during his tenure as the IGP.
Right.
And so we're very fortunate to have, come into contact with some of the initiatives he brought on board. You understand? Porter Quay, the late Porter Quay, IGP, retired, was not merely only a police officer.
No.
Exactly. He was a nation builder, a reformer, and a visionary individual who redefined modern policing in Ghana. Yes. Over a distinguished career spanning more than 3 decades, he has left an indelible mark on the Ghana Police Service and the security architecture of Ghana as a whole. His achievements, born out of intellect, diligence, and an unwavering commitment to democratic principles, stands tall as a towering legacy.
And it's worth mentioning that under his tenure, Ghana really enjoyed an appreciable level of security.
Exactly.
Yes, and so it was of no shocking moment that we saw the number that actually grazed the ground.
We're having over 4 or 5 former IGPs gracing an occasion.
That is so true.
Retired Commissioner of Police, appointees in the recent governments in Ghana also making their way, and police officers in general. I was just telling myself one thing, that when you live a life which is full of legacy, and then in your absence, this is how you are celebrated. And so that is it. But I think there is a developing story in that one. When we get to police today, we'll focus more on that as well. And then yesterday we also had the Tuba AstroTurf when it comes to sports. Samuel Nkum, Ghanaian football legend with the Black Stars.
Right.
He has a team, Samuel Nkum Football Academy. So yesterday was the day they were being crowned champions of the Division 3 league, their zone. Ewutu Senya Municipal, Football Association, that area, yeah.
Okay.
They beat your youth age football academy by 4 goals to 0. Yeah, so yesterday we were there, our lenses were there. When you get to sports, we'll brief. And then the World Cup is also looming.
Fast approaching, yeah.
Yeah, Thursday we are having the opening ceremony.
Okay.
First game is going to be Mexico against South Africa, 7 p.m.
Okay.
Ghana Black Stars will have our game next week Thursday against Panama, 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So as it stands
we're hoping
now,
we make time to watch it because
yes, you have no excuse. You must watch
we
it.
have no excuse,
yes,
right?
You must watch it. That's the only way we can support, the Black Stars. Yeah. So we have to stay awake.
Okay.
And then watch. When they are done, we'll sleep somewhere and then come to work.
We'll do our best and do that.
Exactly. Yeah. But Tess, another tragic development yesterday was the fact that the Gbese Manche, Nia Ibonte II, has kicked the buckets after a short illness. And so the Gas State is mourning the loss of the Gbese Manche, who is known in private life as Mr. Thomas Okain. Thomas Okain is a very significant figure when it comes to the history of the Accra Football Sporting Club. As you see, as I'm talking, John Tess, it's
John Tess
not
I'm just seeing them not
exactly. So during the 64 battalions, and Thomas Okain and then Harry Zakor were pivotal, ensuring the success of Accra. And so it's a pillar that has fallen.
Sure.
Not only for the Gas State, but then I believe as for the entire country. This is a man who has been dedicated and then committed to football, developing talent over years. When he had the opportunity to serve a certain group, he did that also diligently. But then we were informed that he just fell ill for a very brief period, and then on Saturday he had to pass away. So we are standing on this platform to share our heartfelt commiserations to the Gas State on the loss of Ni Ayibonte II, Gbese Manche, and also to the entire Ghanaian space, especially fans of Accra Hearts of Oak, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and every, football fanatic in Ghana. If you know Hearts of Oak, when they were so dominant in the early 2000s, Thomas Okain was
one of them.
A pillar in their success, exactly.
That's
and so that's a sad development, right? All right. So we are ready to kickstart your day safely as we usually do on this platform. Whether you are thinking of, navigating your way around because you are anticipating a heavy vehicular traffic on your stretch, we've got you covered. Or you're even planning your weekend from today, this is your only authoritative platform to get informed, to stay ahead, and to stay safe. Now, so the various segments continues as we usually do. Have our traffic updates where my colleague starting to see Brima be bringing us the traffic situation earlier today at a particular destination. We'll also be bringing you police-related stories that are shaping our communities over the previous 24 hours or 48 hours. We'll also be zooming into essential health tips. We'll be crossing over to the police hospital. Our medical experts are standing by to give us a presentation on a particular health subject, which is paramount to your development. And then we've got sports. Over the weekend, some sporting disciplines within the Ghana Police Service were in action. We'll be bringing you developments, and my colleague, policewoman Lance Corporal Sadia Ama Sangari, will be doing us those honors. And then we are still in the birthday mood in the month of June. Police officers, other state security agency officers, and their loved ones who are celebrating their birthdays in the month of June will take time and share in their excitement, in their incredible journey that they've chalked over the years. And then, when it comes to a big conversation for today, because the 2026 FIFA World Cup is imminent, we'll be having the director from the Documents and Visa Fraud Units here at the CID headquarters joining us to tell us how we need to be mindful and aware when it comes to visa scams. People, I believe, may be interested to travel to either the United States of America, Canada, or Mexico to watch the FIFA World Cup. And so, other people also take opportunity of this fine one and then try and defraud individuals. So we'll be receiving the Director, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, join us later on the show to delve into how we need to be circumspect and then cautious when we are dealing with people who claim to be agents to secure visas for us prior to this particular World Cup. And so we are ready to kickstart on this particular platform, but then we are going for our first break. When we resume from the break, we'll keep up the momentum. Remember that a safe start leads to a great day. Do stay on. We'll be right back. welcome back and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Start Show on GH Police Television. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. We'll be diving in right with our traffic updates on the show. As I mentioned earlier, my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma is here with me in the studios after returning from the Christ the King traffic intersection. But before that, let me send a good morning to Sergeant Nana Prempe Opoku Ajiman. You are the personal photographer for Commissioner of Police, Mr. Suraji Hussein Mohammed, Director General, National Patrol Department here at the headquarters. Good morning to you. And big shout outs going out to you. And again, another shout outs going out to Madam Cynthia Odoi. You are the only female security officer with MTN Ghana, precisely at Osu. Good morning to you, Madam Cynthia Odoi, the only female security officer and also a dedicated view of GH Police Television. Big shout outs going out to you. Good morning, Brahma.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you doing?
Yeah, well, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing fantastic. How was your weekend?
It was good. How about yours?
It was quite a stodgy one. We were so tired. Far from Friday, we know how to move the studio to the University of Ghana Sports Stadium for the live show. After that, we also brought viewers a live transmission of the mini Cesar Games, where unfortunately for us, the policemen team broke our hearts.
Well, we expected them to win.
I know, right? Yeah, but then
at least the women won it. So
yeah.
Use that to at least compensate ourselves for the men's team.
And the Black Stars. Black Stars. On Thursday, we are starting off the World Cup.
Yes,
Mexico, South Africa.
It is coming.
Exactly.
Wow. So, which country are you stepping to?
Our FA president, Mr. Kurt Edwin Simon Okriko, says that Ghana Blasters, we are winning the World Cup. Haven't you heard him say that?
To win.
Yes. Haven't you heard him?
You know, there's a saying.
Brahma, have you heard him say that?
I haven't actually.
You haven't? Okay. All right. Then that's what he said.
I can't say that. Okay. No,
but then he's saying that we have the best of the materials, the players available, and so he doesn't see why we can't win the World Cup.
Did you watch? Was it Jan? I think it's Samuel Jan.
Yeah.
This interview of his that he was saying that he's stepping France to win.
Yeah. So that's a Samuel Jan.
That too.
Okay. Well.
So but at least people were expecting him to tip an African team.
Exactly. But then he felt that when you look at the preparation and then the kind of investment that has gone to the national team build-up, he's foreseeing that the French, Les Bleus, they are competent of winning the World Cup. Because they've won that before. In 2018, they won it. So he feels that they have a solid team to win. But then we have a very young team, couple of young players coming in. The boys are committed, and so I believe they're going to make Ghana proud, especially when we have visited Philadelphia, for the stone that David used to kill Goliath.
You see, when the last time he said that you are relying on prayers.
But
all the teams are going to pray.
But I don't care about other teams. We are Africans, and we believe in our sort of worship. You understand? That's the thing.
No, but at times the reality has to be faced.
Exactly. So we believe that we are done with the reality, and so we need to seek spiritual fortress or fortitude.
That is football. So we're just mentioning the loss of the former House of Folk big man.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So, that during his days there were a lot of things they were doing.
What it means, you understand? Exactly.
That is why you found it very difficult to beat
House of Folk exactly.
That time. I remember the last time when he visited our office, he was saying that during his days, Kotoko has no means to think of beating House.
Oh, exactly. Another time, House of Folk, there was no way Asante could come to Accra. No, it never happened. Never.
So there were things they were doing right. And this present House of Folk cannot say the same thing. You understand? It means that those arrangements are no more.
So they will have to consult the oracle.
Get those things right. It doesn't matter whether you fast for 50 days or 100 days. The results are going to be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
But then, I will say, it's a country, so we can only wish them well.
Absolutely.
Yes, that is all we can do.
Absolutely.
All right, so good morning, and then you're welcome to today's traffic update on your Safe Start show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. So, just as my brother said, we are just returning from the Christ the King traffic light on the Liberation Road, where we are bringing you the traffic situation this morning and also going into the day. But before we do that, let us look at the traffic situation around the National Police Headquarters. So from the Dankwa Circle to the Ghana National Fire Service traffic light, the traffic situation is a bit heavy this morning, but then officers have still been deployed to ensure that you move around easily without any much trouble. And also from the Fire Service traffic light to the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, there's also a bit of traffic, but officers have still been deployed to ensure that you move around easily without any major issue on that stretch of the road. So producer, can you let viewers know exactly what is happening at the Christ the King traffic intersection as captured a while ago? All right, so just as you can see on your shot, that is the traffic situation that we captured this morning at the Christ the King traffic intersection on the Liberation Road. So if you are from 37 and then you are moving towards the Christ the King and then heading towards Afikiko, the traffic situation is very normal. I mean, you find your way through easily without any major trouble. If you're also turning on your left towards Airwalk or you're going to the switchback road, you wouldn't have any issue at all. So just as you can see, you can easily find your way towards Afikiko, whether you're heading towards the AU roundabout or you turn on your right towards the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, or whichever direction that you're going, you will not have any major issue this morning. And also from Afikiko traffic light to the Christ the King intersection as well, the traffic situation is also normal. Even if you are held up in the traffic, you still find your way through once you get to the traffic intersection. So just as you see on your screen, you wouldn't have any trouble at all if you are moving from the Afikiko traffic intersection and then you're going towards the Christ the King, whether you're also going to 37 or you are turning on your right towards the Airwalk or switchback road, you wouldn't have any major trouble at all. So that is also the situation on that side of the road this morning. I mean, just as we always say, you will not also know when the rains will come down during this time. So please also prepare for that and then make sure that you are driving with a very reasonable speed as well. And also from Christ the King towards the switchback, that is also the Airwalk road, just as you can see on your shot, there's free flow of traffic. The road is virtually empty. So if you're moving around that stretch of the road, whether you're heading towards the DVLA headquarters or anywhere around that area, you wouldn't have any major trouble at all this morning if that is the stretch that you're using. You have a free flow of traffic on that particular section of the road this morning at the Christ the King traffic intersection. So whether you're a policeman or whoever you are and then you're finding your way around that section of the road, there's no issue at all. If you're also coming from that side towards the Christ the King traffic lights, there's also free flow of traffic. And also from Christ the King towards the 37 roundabout, there's also free flow of traffic also towards that direction this morning, just as you can see on your shot. So you can easily move around without any major trouble. And then we are not expecting the situation to change any much unless there's any major incident that will happen at the said intersection this morning and also heading into the afternoon and then later in the day. But then for now, we believe that going into the day and then later in the evening, the traffic situation is going to remain calm this morning, just as it has even started this particular rush hour. So that is the situation this morning at the Christ the King traffic intersection on the Liberation Road. We are still advising you that you do not know when the rains will come down. I mean, we are in the rainy season, and because of that, you should always drive with what we call a very safe and appropriate speed. Also ensure that your vehicle's tires are very much in a good condition, because if your tires are worn out, it is going to affect your braking distance, which will also affect your overall stopping distance. In that vein, if your tires are not good, it means that you'll not be able to stop early as you expect to stop. So please ensure that you have very good tires on your motor vehicle when you are driving around this rainy season. Replace those that are worn out and do not expect that you can drive around with that type of tire when it rains. And also make sure that you put your mobile phones aside so that you not be distracted this morning. And then, we also advise that when you see the rains are very heavy, where you are, we advise that you do not drive through the rains, because, looking at the fact that you can be swept away when you fall into any heavy flood area, it is not advisable for you to drive when it is raining. So if you are good to, get a place to park, kindly park your vehicle somewhere and relax. After the rains, you can find your way to your house. It is better that way rather than, putting your life at risk and driving into the heavy floodings that we are seeing around. So my brother Sergeant Yabuate Boateng, that is all we have this morning for the traffic updates on your Safe Start show with me, Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. I'll catch you later on traffic orientation on GH Police TV. Until then, enjoy the rest of the program.
All right, thank you so much. And that was our traffic updates by my colleague Sergeant Yusuf Brahma. But then the information we are receiving now is that viewers should be informed that there is heavy vehicular traffic on the Achimota New Plan stretch to Amasaman area and then back to town. Accra, Tesano stretch. There is heavy vehicular traffic, and so please be mindful, and then you should know how to navigate your way around. But then currently at the Christ the King traffic intersection, from what Sergeant Yusuf Brahma gave us the picture to be like, or the outlook, Police officers have been deployed there to manage and control traffic. The same applies to the Achimota New Plan Highway, where officers belonging to the MTTD are currently on their feet, ensuring that they manage and control traffic. But then you are informed. If you are, using or applying that straight to your respective destination, please be informed that currently there is heavy vehicular traffic. All right, so that is all with the traffic updates on the Safe Start Show. Next segment coming up is Police Today, where police-related stories that are shaping our communities are ready to be served to you. And our colleagues are already seated with us in the studios. We are going for a quick breather. When we are back from this break, my colleague, co-host, policewoman Sergeant Teresa Ado, will take us for Police Today. So stay on, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, viewers. This is GH Police TV, Safe Start. If you just joined in, we are live on our social media handles. We're also on DSTV channel 362. You can follow us on all our social media platforms. Our WhatsApp line is also active on 0246 226064. So we bring you updates on police-related stories, and with me in studios to do that are police officers, Inspector John Tay Wisdom and Sergeant Teria. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing very good.
We are very well.
Great. Another week has begun.
Yes.
The rains actually are coming in with huge volumes of water, and then we're recording various forms of casualties. Example is that of yesterday at Aveno.
Yeah.
Yes.
The building collapsing.
A 3-story house building collapsed, which recorded a few, casualties. And it's so unfortunate that these lives have to be lost due to, the rains. Please take us through what you have for us.
All right. Thank you, Sergeant Teresa. So you are welcome once again to Police Today. This is where we give you police updates. And in the first story, we have Minister for the Interior visits site of collapsed building in Accra. At the same time, the IGP was also seen visiting the same site. Then we have another story that talks about the barrier service head for the IGP retired. So in our first story, the Minister for Interior, Honorable Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, has visited the North Industrial Area in Accra following the collapse of story building in the area. During the visit, the minister assessed the situation firsthand and addressed the media on ongoing rescue and recovery efforts. He commended the emergency response teams for their swift action and assured the public that every effort was being made to ensure that the safety of those who were affected. The minister also emphasized the government's commitment to supporting investigations into the incident and taking the necessary measures to prevent similar occurrence in the future.
Omayima Manuel Swafo Onmonyamfo Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak Ako and Krampopune Mantemo Bia friend North Industrial Area. Baby Abrosanya Twaso Miensa Ebuya Ama Amanfo Kwa Unhiem no Akosrawan. Well, and Sasha no Mono, or Shetibia, a woho, or no Ankasad Nene, Equache, and our face or Casa Chairman Bofo, Efa and Quaje, any in CC Juma, Bambo for Egusua, Oye, a war, North Industrial Area of France, Aveno no Eho. Or Camfo Bambo for any at Torrential Bremo above for Edmaya Forno, our one Brasia, and one Harry, any a modern or boy, nothing so man for Reshemu say, Why you be beer and who here? Edi ahwe woni a akọ isan no eho eye die osoafo no esan si no dua se aba no beboa ehwehwemu a efata esan no eho na wafa na mo no efata nso eso edi asi embene a etisa no nso eho kwan dache.
In our second story, IGP visit the site of Collapse building at North Industrial Area. The Inspector General of Police, IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, together with some members of the Police Management Board, PUMA, visited the scene of a collapsed building story at North Industrial Area in Accra. The visit was to assess the situation and support ongoing emergency response efforts at the site. The police administration reaffirmed its commitment to working closely with other emergency services to ensure public safety and assist affected persons.
Process ahene yenra Christian Tete Yohunu ene ba krofo a eda process adwumako no ano abonsra akohwe edan ye ebuye ewo nkran North Industrial Area bia ya ofre ne se abeno no okohwe bia no sanye be ya obehu no tebia ewo ho na wode wonmoa ama modemo ama bombofo a ebo moden ene atorenchen brom abofo a eboa age ekra enkwan ewo sa bia ye ho process adwumako no ba kronfo no esinu dua se obetua so ene bambofo adwumako ahodo no nyina aye adwuma bom ede ahwe omanfo nyina bambo na waboa woni a wako isan mo no so ewo ho.
Now to our third story. Barrier service held for the late former Inspector General of Police retired, Paul Teria Quay. The Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu, together with some members of the Police Management Board, held a solemn burial in honor of the late former Inspector General of Police retired, Paul Teria Quay. The ceremony brought together family members, senior security officials, and mourners who gathered to pay their final respects to the departed statesman. The service reflected a life devoted to public service, national and national security, with tributes highlighting his leadership, discipline, and remarkable contributions to the policing in Ghana. Colleagues and loved ones describe him as a committed officer who served the nation with integrity and distinction. The event ended with prayers for the peaceful repose of his soul.
Process ahene Owura Christian Tete Yohunu ene ba kronfo a eda process adwumako no ano ayawufosom ede amma kane process ahene a owo ahomegye mu Owura Paul Teria Quay. Aye no ede abusuafo bambo adwumayefo mpanimfo ene agyamfo pi behia ebu faako ene no ebedi enkra etwato a omamu no nyina ede hye no anuonyam a etwato ebeda di ewa awufosom no mo se wode ne nkwanna enyina esomaman no ene bambo adwuma no enipa pi edi adanse efa ne kanie eho na hotie ene ne siye ene emwa kese a wode ma Ghana process adwumako no efa na ntoma efra ewo ne breso na adwuma yefo mfefo ene wone a wodo no eka ne ho asem se oyo oman somfo a wode nukredie ene anuonyam esom oman konkron Ghana wode mpaebo ewie se onyankopon ema no teabia pa na onfa ne kra ensie kosida edi awie ya ye no ebehwe enemu ni enemu.
Right. I think it was a peaceful and solemn ceremony, as earlier mentioned.
Yeah.
But yes, we thank God for bringing him to us. In fact, the service has really enjoyed a lot under his tenure.
Yeah.
And I think that is what leaders are building on. And we hope that we would also, pick up and then go with it. And then also with the Aveno issue, it's worth mentioning that we had a strong collaboration amongst the security service and also with the electricity, ECG. Everybody was actually committed in playing a role to seeing that section is actually cleared off for activities to also go on. So I think it's a good collaboration we had. Sergeant. Sergeant Teria, let me take you first.
Yes.
What's your light on that?
Medical Kabibia for Yensan Porteria kwa hu GM ready after na corner krechi ready fa ne krensie no kwasem say wo hwe adanse e course ahodo a ye ne a ye behu no kakra mpo de de ani wahu ye no de de adanse say oyo obi a owo nsie ambrase na fe nso o dwene ehwe kan wo hwe nhyehyɛ ahodo a wodi gu akwa mu a e ma police adwuma ko no e dame ye e ko na ni onyam a eno ne when you dear changing see a dear siswa pem sabreya a good swa echo anymore. Now or bought a juma can say pa or no quan now of some your best in shade be a son any actually ready proceed now when you're 26 years. Not to say Nimabuno Nymphia so Nymphia Hodwa or did bay a babunino the Donwa would do no proceed Macron or the sum of my concrogana. The best sense rather than for the currency compensate in the issue with you.
Right, Inspector.
Myself, I was very amazed when you look at the state officials, government officials, police, retired IGPs, and all people who came to State House to mourn him. In fact, I was very, very surprised. And I'm not surprised because, you know, we happen to be one of his recruits during the time that he was the Inspector General of Police. And when we came out, we saw the transformation, the fast transformation of the Ghana Police Service.
Sure.
So I'm not surprised at all. We did that some of us will also rise to achieve some of the remarkable things that he had for himself.
Definitely, right.
Then on the front matter, in fact, I'm very happy with the swift collaboration within state officials, Ghana Police Service, other security services, ECG, and other state officials who came swiftly to at least make sure certain things were
resolved. Yeah, so that is the commitment. And then, Sergeant Boyete, what's your take on the stories?
Yeah, so in fact, on Saturday morning, what we witnessed was a celebration of legacy of service, transformation, and vision. I made mention that the late IGP retired, Mr. Porteria Akwe, was beyond an ordinary police officer. Sure. You know, when you read a bit about his biography, I mean, his academic background. He studied noun computer science. He's a data analytic, you know, and so he believed in transformation.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised he's the driving force behind the drafts for our vision and mission statements. When you look at the forensic science lab of the CID, he was the one who, you know, initiated the move for, I think, a grant from EU for the construction of that state-of-the-art facility, which, of course, today, it is really serving multifaceted purpose for the Ghana Police Service.
And not even in Ghana, but West African countries.
Exactly.
Yes,
you know, the last time when we had the director from the forensic lab, he told us that they are into DNA and a whole lot. You know, we have other state security agencies even coming to the police when it comes to medical laboratory sciences. And this same man is also responsible, you know, for the rejuvenation of some police training school, the Kumasi Police Training School, the Palugu training school, you know. And he has done a lot. You understand? The construction of Tesano headquarters as well, the cafeteria, and then other facilities in the Ghana Police Service. And so I believe that he has been duly honored by the current Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohunu.
Yes.
When, you know, other retired IGPs also came on board, Mr. Patrick Kwati Champon, Dr. John Kudalo, Mr. David Asantia Pietu, Mr. James Opombono and co. Were all there to support and celebrate this idol. You know, I believe he has done a lot for the Ghana Police Service. And I made mention earlier that he has left an indelible mark on the Ghana Police Service and then the security architecture of Ghana.
That's true.
And so this summer we are going to celebrate till eternity because his contributions cannot be overemphasized. And then sadly too, with what transpired yesterday, dawn at the North Industrial Area, as we saw in our picture, the IGP was there. The Minister for the Interior was there, and then heads of other state securities were there to ensure that we rescue and save lives and properties. And so I believe the swift response is something that is much commendable. Commendable. It tells you that we are not sleeping because at that time that the news broke out, the next 30 minutes or 1 hour, all the teams were on their feet. It was still raining at that time.
That's true. Yes.
So it tells you that the Ghana Police Service, we are always poised to live up to our mandate by way of protecting lives and property, maintaining law and order, and then other functions as well. So that is it.
Right. So I think that is worth mentioning. The collaboration is very good. And also let's use this platform to also inform viewers out there, people who are into constructions, that if you want to build, please contact or consult a certified person to see to it for you. You don't want to put in money into a construction that would, at the end of the day, it will be rained down. So please do the needful, do the right thing, spend the money right, and consult a certified person. Right, viewers, so stay tuned. We'll be back after this quick breather.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia Dumo, Bokona way.
Adumo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
It's home, can't you?
Hey, it's a sad dear. Say my cookie or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up and no point in I'm sure number every week. Company no air pay and my 4 or Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no bit ya imu half now pay man switch you half scanning 80,000 and no sana eti
Mama madam fu bia ko pie Canada o nana na enche maboga no se akonya abawo bedu ye adwuma ne se Miss Smith me free Ghana aba be kan no Canada
wow
no se me o woni ne se company no omo betua sika no betua half am betua half nti ni menya mo abo me ho
na na nyom tede aba sese in paponu fu bia o maba obakwa kwa kachira wo se o Canada anan se o France embo abrochim ko na aka ni bia na wakachira wo se akonya ba nti akonya agent no ewo Nigeria Côte d'Ivoire anan se Burkina Faso nti fa ho na omunya wo grata na ho na wo befi na wa Canada anan se France anan se abrochim ko na aka na onya ka sape sinibu eyentro ko du ha obechi wase den obechi musika nyina oja ndo nyina obechi no bia wa foso obehyew etiense a wonsusu fa nipa mi bra na sai nipa wanya mfomo anko a kombe jusa nkwambe nyina nipa mbetuma yewunya betuma ye obuseni betuma o ma betuma ye papa anya ma no mfasa akwanya wonsu na mintu Ghana fo nyina
na we dem das
entimi nuanom mo mama ni ndawo na ma nkwa nkoto sai nipa boni ni no ana nipa boni fo no afidim.
Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. It is still the Safe Star Show on GH Police Television. We'll be bringing you your essential health tip. But before that, since we have announced that the Gas State is mourning the loss of Bese Manche, Nia Ibonte II. We have a staunch supporter or fan of Accra House of Folk, Inspector John Tay, Wisdom, who has some few words to the entire House of Folk fraternity and then the Gas State. So, Inspector John.
Thank you, Sergeant Boite. As you've said earlier, this is a big blow to the Accra House of Folk fraternity. And as you know, during his days as one of our management board, you know, those times we could score Kotoko back and back. And in fact, it's a big blow to the Ghana State and the Accra House of Folk fraternity. So I would like to use this opportunity to wish all my entire Accra House of Folk fans my condolence to the family of the late Nia Ibonte II. In fact, Ghana State, we are in this with you. And I know as time goes on, we are going to carry on with any necessary information that will come.
Absolutely. Right. Thank you so much. And so that is it from Inspector John Tay, Wisdom, who is a staunch fan for Accra Hearts of Folk. All right. So it is now time for us to bring you the essential health tips. And so we are moving straight in to the police hospital where DSP Theodora Intriwa, who is the head of the physiotherapy unit, is ready to give us a presentation on scoliosis. So do stay tuned. All right, so if that is not ready, okay, so it is still about the essential health tips, and very soon, in a very few seconds, we'll be bringing you a presentation from the Raleigh DSP Theodora Intriwa, who is the head of physiotherapy unit at the police hospital. All right, so production has just informed me that we are ready with the video, and so stand by and enjoy this presentation on scoliosis. We'll be right back.
Hello viewers, welcome to Health Tips on Safe Stats on Ghana Police TV. I'm Deputy Superintendent of Police Theodora Intriwa, a physiotherapist at the Ghana Police Hospital. Today I want to talk about a condition called scoliosis. But before I start, let me tell you a quick story. Amma is a bright 13-year-old girl, always active and always smiling. One day her mother noticed that her dress wasn't sitting evenly, and one shoulder also looked higher than the other, but she ignored. Maybe it's how she carries her school bag, maybe it's how she sits, she said. Months passed, then came the back pain, the teasing, and the silence. And when they finally came to the hospital, Amma's spine had curved significantly. What started as something little had become something serious. That is how silently scoliosis grows. Now let's look at what is scoliosis. Scoliosis is a condition where the spine curves sideways instead of staying straight. When you look at somebody's back, the spine is supposed to go down straight, but in scoliosis, the spine forms a C or an S shape. Scoliosis can happen in children, adults, but mostly it is commonly noticed during growth spurts, especially in adolescents. There are different types of scoliosis, but the most common one we see is the idiopathic scoliosis. It means that the cause is either unknown, the person is having it, but you don't really know what is causing it. But there are contributing factors. These factors include genetics. So if scoliosis run in a family, your chances of having scoliosis is high. Another thing too is gender. Even though scoliosis affects both male and female equally, female tend to develop severe curves that will need treatment. Now let us look at what signs you can look out for. As parents, teachers, or even individuals, these are the signs to watch out for. When you see that the child has one shoulder higher than the other, or one hip is sticking out more than the other, or the dress is not sitting evenly, so the child is wearing a skirt, but the skirt is slanted. One side is lower, the other side is higher. Or the head is not sitting at the center. Or when the child bends forward, one side of the back appears higher. Now let us look at how we diagnose scoliosis. The first thing we look out is physical observation. So we look out for the signs I have just mentioned. After making those physical observations, we now go ahead to perform the Adams forward test, where the person bends forward. Then we examine the back to see either one side is higher than the other. After we have the suspicion that this condition can be scoliosis, we now request for an X-ray. On an X-ray, we calculate the corpse angle. So we calculate the curve. We measure the curve by calculating the corpse angle. A corpse angle of 10 degrees or more means the person has scoliosis. Also, based on the corpse angle, we grade scoliosis into mild, moderate, and severe. Mild scoliosis means a scoliosis between 10 to 20 degrees. So the corpse angle is between 10 to 20 degrees. Then a moderate scoliosis means a corpse angle between 21 to 40 degrees. And severe means corpse angle with above 40 or 50 degrees. With severity, we just do not look at the corpse angle, but how fast the curve is also progressing. So a small curve that is progressing faster is more concerning than a moderate curve that is progressing steadily. Now that we know how to diagnose it, let us look at either scoliosis can be treated. Yes, scoliosis can be managed when detected early. Management depends on the severity. So for mild cases, we monitor and manage with exercises. For moderate cases, we manage with braces. Example is the Boston brace. And for severe cases, you may need surgery. As a physiotherapist, I want to say this. Exercise play a very key role in improving posture, strengthening muscles, and improving the quality of life. Now let me close by saying this. Your spine is your body's pillar. So do not let it bend unnoticed. So when you see that your spine is bending, please seek early help. I'm Deputy Superintendent of Police Tudor Anchiwa. See you next time.
Essential health tips on the Safe Start Show, the Mighty Magical Monday edition, and it was brought to us by DSP, Deputy Superintendent of Police, Madam Theodora Ntiriwa, who is the head at the physiotherapy units of the police hospital, telling us about what scoliosis is all about. Sergeant Tess, this is a phenomenon we need to be very mindful about, especially when, as a parent, you have some kids at home and then you notice their posture when they sit and then they're moving and all of that. Your attention must be drawn to it quickly.
Exactly.
Because once you joke with it, it will get to a point where, from what Madam Theodora said, when it gets to the extreme, the only remedy for it will have to be surgery. And then the kind of burden to come along with the financial burden, emotional trauma and all of that. I don't think you can stand it. And so that is it. I think it is something that oftentimes you overlook.
Yes, we do overlook them because that is when if you don't pay attention to the body. But if you are very, attentive to what really happens to you, you'll be able to detect it early. Like she said, if you're able to detect it early, it can be treated.
Exactly.
And then I think we also have to be concerned about the load we give to the kids, especially when they are going to school. You can pack their bags so heavy that at times that the child cannot even walk.
Exactly, they walk in a way.
So you may think that it is as a result of the back, the heavy back, but maybe there could be something that is developing. So parents should be on the lookout for that. When you see that something is not going on well, especially with your children, please don't take it lightly. Look at it and then you seek medical treatment. If you go and they say there's nothing wrong about the child, that is fine.
Exactly.
Yes, but to overlook it, it may lead into something else. Yes.
Okay, so that is it with the essential health tips. And so on that note, let us send a big shout out to our wonderful police officers who are medical officers at the police hospital. Always tune in, watching us live on GH Police Television. DSP Madam Theodora Antriwa, ASP Mr. Anefi, both are with the physiotherapy unit at the police hospital. Big shout out going out again to ASP Madam Sefa at the Emergency and Accident Center, the same facility. Inspector Helega as well. And then Policewoman Corporal Millicent Ano with the public affairs units at the police hospital. And any other officer working at the police hospital. We are grateful for the wonderful service done to us. Policewoman Corporal Lorinda Apia Dankwa and Angelo and all of that. All right. So it is now time for us to bring you the big conversation. But before we do so, let me also send another big shout out going out to Alhaji Muhammad Al Hassan, the National Youth Ambassador for the Zamaraba people. Yes, you're also a good friend to the police. You're also tuning in, watching us live on GH Police Television on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays when we bring you the Safe Start show on this platform. All right. So, earlier we were talking about the imminent nature of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And I believe that people are very poised to, get the opportunity to travel abroad, either to the USA, to Mexico or Canada, to support the Black Stars. And in the wake of this, we believe there are some other people who may take opportunity to, defraud, some innocent individuals. And so today we are privileged to be joined in the studios by the Director, Documentation and Visa Fraud Units at the CID headquarters, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo. Sergeant Tess.
Yes.
I don't know. I believe you don't know, so let me tell you. Madam Bobo is a French scholar.
Okay.
During our time at the training school, at the National Police Training School, we belonged to a French club,
right,
where he was, she was giving us some tutelage with French, but some of us, we didn't take the lesson serious, But I want to use this opportunity and then speak to her or greet her in French for the whole world to see that at least I have some basic lessons in French here. So, ACP Madame Evelyn Bobo, bonjour,
bonjour.
And bon arrivé.
Merci, bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va, madame?
Bonjour à
Exactly. You see, Teresa, your man French scholar.
So she's a French scholar, so
you know, right?
But you don't go far because you will definitely
exactly.
start
So
somewhere.
Let this end
so
our conversation
don't try to do that with your teacher.
I know, right?
Because you would be.
I know, right? Madam, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's great having you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. On this platform, we always take the opportunity to educate our viewers who are watching us from far and near.
Yeah.
We know that on Thursday we are starting the World Cup.
Yes.
Some people had the opportunity to travel. Others too were also envisaging that they would have traveled to either the USA, Mexico, or Canada to support the Black Stars. Once you are here, please tell us some of the specific visa fraud tactics that you are seeing this particular World Cup session may bring, and which differs from the ordinary ones that usually comes to your office by way of report or complaints.
Okay, thank you, and good morning to your viewers out there.
Right.
Good morning to you all. Good morning to my unit. Visa fraud unit.
Yeah, CID headquarters.
CID headquarters. Yes, so what we are seeing these days it has to do with what we call guaranteed visa approval. When I say guaranteed visa approval, what do I mean? The fraudsters come to you with promises that if you pay some money, they will be able to get you visa without any documents, you don't even have to go for interview or any biometric. And so if you are not fast, then they will lure you into it and then you part away with your money.
Okay.
So these are some of them. Then also, you see that these days we have a lot of social media advertisements over there, luring people, in fact, with mouth-watering, how do I say? Offers, yes. Offers to lure the public to pay money for such things. And then also you see that they come with offers, packages. Like visa, flight ticket, and then
maybe accommodation.
Ticket to watch the match. Yes.
Okay.
So they come in, and if you are not careful, and then also you see that there is a pressure on you to pay quickly. Other than that, you will not get the opportunity. Somebody
will come and take that.
Yeah. And then out there is also fake documents going around, and I'll say specifically fake invitations, letters, and then also fake letterhead. I would say introduction letters also going out there for people. So they must be very careful. There is nothing like that. If something, they have to verify from the authorities before they go into that.
Right. Let me, Madam, you did mention about fake invitation letters. Yes. What are some of the things that you may see on a letter that would prompt you that this is probably a fake invitation letter?
You will not see anything. You have paid that they should help you travel. And then he will go and look for invitation letter for you, which he will present at the embassy. So for you, you will not. But in that fake invitation, it is identity theft. It is somebody's fake invitation that they are giving, or they create it themselves.
I was coming to that because they could have a letterhead purporting to be a representative of a particular consulate or embassy, and even a forced signature of someone, you know. So if you don't verify, you may not know. Because when you pay the sheet, it may look original to you. So unless you go behind the scenes and then verify whether it is indeed coming. Because sometimes if you sit somewhere and somebody tells you, I come and pay 20,000, 30,000, and then I'm guaranteeing you a visa, you're not going for an interview, you're not going for any verification. I mean.
Yes, so as I was speaking, I made mention of introduction. Yes, so you could see a letterhead with an introduction from the institution concerned with a fake signature. So it's for you to verify. From that institution before you take a step.
Okay, so madam, can you tell us some specific country visa applications that are being targeted by these fraudsters right now?
Yes, so as you are all aware, the countries that their economics are very good, countries that when you go, you get work there to do. For example, can I mention them? USA, Canada, UK visas, Schengen states, then United Emirates, Arab Emirates, But with the 2006 World Cup, now the target is on
the 2026 World Cup.
2026 World Cup. The host nation or the host countries, being USA, Canada, and Mexico. Now the target will be on that because the demand is high.
Very high.
Yes.
Okay. And so if someone happens to be a victim of this guaranteed World Cup visa fraud, assuming with that I've paid money to an agent who claims to get me a visa for me to go and watch this World Cup, but then it ended up to be a charade, deception. What should I do immediately after I noticed that I have been defrauded by these people?
Yeah, so first of all, I want to tell the public out there is nothing like guaranteed visa. There is nothing like that. The agents cannot determine the visa, whether they will be giving the visa to you or not. It is the consulate or the embassies, they determine per what you have presented to them. They determine whether they will give you visa or not. Now, so if you, by so doing, you fall victim to such fraudsters, the only thing that you can do is to quickly alert police, and then maybe they will help you with that.
That's right. So, Sarenta, I believe that once you fall victim to these fraudsters, the most important thing is that you report quickly to the nearest police. And then we'll pick it up by way of investigation. Yes. So
right. Maybe Madam can also run us through how visa acquisition can be got to a layman out there who doesn't know the process?
Yeah, the normal procedure.
Yes, if you can run us through that.
Yes, so let's say that you are going for tourism. That's B1, B2. First of all, you have to go to the portal. You have to go to their website and then read their requirements. What are they asking of you? Maybe they are asking of proof of finance, proof of accommodation, maybe proof of your commitment that if they give you the visa, you will come back
to your country.
You have to provide all that to them. So when you know that you have that capacity, so you go to the embassy, that's DS 160. Then that is when you are going to US. And then you applied, you will upload all the documents, for example, bank statements, your work, if you are where you are working, you have to bring documents from there to show that you are working. You are employee at that place. If maybe let's say you are going to New York, where are you going to stay in New York? You have to also provide that maybe you have reserved accommodation, and then you add it to them. Then you wait. You take what we call it a date. Then you'll be called, and then they'll interview you. In fact, all the interview is based on what you have provided on the application form. So if somebody pays some a visa agent or I may say a fraudster out there who applied for you using his own document, because when we say visa fraud, it is when somebody used fake documents
to process
visa for the will-be traveler. So when you put that in over there and then you go to the embassy, questions that they'll be asking you are questions that are based on the
document submitted.
So if you don't know anything about it, how can you?
You'll be lost.
Yes. So I always say that whatever, even if they will go to the agents to help them, like apply, whatever they are putting out there should reflect you.
From them,
It should reflect you, the individual, the traveler. But not somebody somewhere that you don't know. But most of the times, out of ignorance, our public sometimes paid to these fraudsters to help them.
That will be done.
And then, in fact, guarantee them that there is 100% visa approval, which is never true.
Right. So, viewers, if you're listening to us, that is from Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, the Director for Documentation and the Fraud Unit at the CID headquarters. And she's mentioned that it is always important to submit documentations. If you don't even know how to read, get somebody who is knowledgeable to, the informations are online. You can go there, they can assist you, read them, and then provide the necessary information they are requesting for. And always mind you, there is always going to be an interview. The interview will definitely reflect the documentations you have submitted. So when you sit out there and somebody comes to you to say that, pay me this amount and I am granting you or getting you a visa without all these listed items, please be on the lookout for that. Sergeant Boite. Yes, so I think it is something that our public needs to be very careful about.
Yes. I believe that there are some offers when you receive from some people claiming to be visa agents. I mean, it should ring a bell. You know, for example, when you are being promised that pay an amount of money, sit in your home, and it doesn't work like that. You know, as Madam Bobo has said, there is a laid down procedure there are documents you need to supply, you know, also produce, you understand, and by way of your application to that particular embassy. And so in that application, that is where you are going to be called upon on an interview date, and then you're going to speak to the documents, you know, just to find out whether you are indeed the true representative of whatever thing you have applied to or even produced to them.
I think basically most of the times it's because we are so much concerned about securing the visa, so we tend to overlook the red flags.
And also, we are also inclined to, you know, adopting shortcuts. You understand? That's a major problem. That is where people are usually swindled.
Yes.
Because they don't want to take. I mean, they want the luxury of time just to sleep in their homes, and then they want people to be coming around. Oh, bring me your passport and your visa is ready. But then when you make the initiative by going yourself, that is where you are there to authenticate whatever question that you are being asked.
Exactly.
And so I believe that we'll learn on this platform that when somebody comes to you and tells you that bring me an amount of money, say somewhere, I will use my document and make an application for you, it is false. You end up being defrauded.
Yes, can I?
Yes,
can I come? Oh, yes. So you see our travel and tour agents or travel and tour companies, their mandate is to provide travel services to their clients.
Okay.
For example, I want to travel to maybe Canada. I don't know where exactly. Maybe I want to go to Toronto. They have, if I come to them for consultation, they will now have to provide me maybe sightseeing where I want to visit. Then they can also help me with if I can get a cheap, let's say, flight ticket. They can also help me with accommodation and then transportation, all those things. They can help me. That is their way. But they don't have the mandate
to secure visas,
to guarantee
visa
for the client. They don't have it because they are not the one to determine whether we are giving it to you or we are not giving it to you. So that is what I want the public to. They can go. They are genuine, legitimate travel and tour agencies out there, but they have a mandate, and their mandate should be travel. That is it. Or sometimes they also help by maybe applying for you. That's what I said earlier on, that if they apply for you, they help you in application. The application should reflect you.
The individual.
The individual, but not somebody somewhere. It means that don't go and take somebody's document for me. Don't go and take somebody's bank statement for me.
That, I think that is a serious clarity if you see from Madam. You know, oftentimes people are of the view that these travel agencies are only there solely to secure guarantee visas, but then their primary mandate is to ensure that you said you are traveling, and so air tickets, accommodation, some of the areas you would want to visit in the country that you're anticipating to be, they will help you do that, or also facilitate your application. But not to tell you that bring us money, say somewhere, and we are going to. I think that is a serious clarity there. That's a serious clarity.
So, Madam Bobo, if you can let us know what reporting mechanism has your unit put in place to handle cases of visa fraud reported?
Okay, so when you are defrauded, the first thing you need to do is to quickly run to the nearest police station to report it in person. And then they will take it from there. At the CID headquarters, we receive cases through referral by the Director General CID. So when maybe you send your case at somewhere and maybe it's not treated to your satisfaction, that is where you will write petition to Director General CID, and then it will be referred to us. Then we take it from there.
Okay, that's well understood.
But advice to the public is that if you are defrauded, quickly go to the nearest police station and report it, and then they will take. In fact, in person, then they take it from there. Why am I saying in person? In fact, I want to. The issue is that sometimes some of our victims, they only see the advert on social media and they fall victim to that. They don't even know where the office is located. They don't even know the person physically. And they only use contact from
the site they saw.
In the site. And so it makes it difficult if you call and say somebody, so you have to go there. At least the site we will take the how do we call it? The social media, the address, and they will hand over to our cybercrime to help us to see if we can quickly get the one behind it. That is why it is prudent to go there personally to report.
Right. Okay.
And
so what? All right.
And coming in person, are there any detailed information the person should bring along?
Yes, if maybe payment you pay through Momo, you have to. If it's a Momo, you got to give us the Momo number.
Okay.
Then we can take it from there. If you pay through bank, then you have to come and give us the bank account into which you've paid the money into, and those are the ones that we can use to trace the suspects.
Okay, so coming up, can I please share with us some of the red flags in a visa offer that people should never ignore when they come into contact with them? I mean, at the initial stage, just advise yourself and then walk away. If not, you may fall victim to them. You know?
Yes, so as I said, visa acquisition is an individual affair. There is no third person in it. Even if travel and tour agents want to help you, it is your information that they will need. Okay, and it doesn't guarantee 100% visa approval. So when somebody comes to you and says, no, pay me this, I will do visa for you. You don't even need document. I will create everything. Then please
avoid that person. Red flag.
Avoid that person. You see online advertisement saying that, oh, this World Cup we have maybe slots, so we are going to give you visa. We can fast track it for you. Please avoid it. You see this 2026 visa 2026 World Cup, then an offer, a package of offers coming to you that they will give you what we call the ticket, the visa, and then the match ticket, and then as you know, in a very short time, please avoid it. Then also, if the person who is coming to you is pressurizing you and want to do things in secrecy, avoid it. And if you want to, maybe you want to go and find out from the embassy, so no, you don't have to. There's no need. Please
I'll work everything for you.
So I said, if the offer is so too easy
to be true,
true, and then it's too how do I call it,
juicy,
juicy, and then too easy, please avoid it. Yes, there is nothing like that.
Wow. So those are the red flags. You know, we made mention that as Madam has said, when you want to apply for a visa, you know, to travel to any part of the country, especially developed countries, it is not a walk in the park where you sit at the comfort of your home and then expect that your visa will be approved and be brought to you. There are laid down procedures you'll have to employ, and so everything you are doing should be a representative of you, the applicants. So whenever anybody approaches you and tells you that, please pay an amount of money, and then I am going to do everything for you, sit home and then your visa will be approved and it will be brought to you. Please avoid them. These are serious red flags we are talking about when it comes to visa application at any embassy. All right, so if you just joined the conversation, we are having an educative discussion with the Director Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit at the CID headquarters of the Ghana Police Service, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, telling us some of the visa scams that are likely to be brought on board as the FIFA 2026 World Cup looms. The tournament is starting on Thursday, 11 June 2026. 7 p.m. Mexico against South Africa. And so it is important that our viewing public are admonished for them to be cautious and circumspect in their dealings when individuals come pretending to be visa agents. All right. So since the event is streaming live on all our social media platforms, especially on TikTok and Facebook, I want to seize this opportunity and then read some messages that have come in on our live stream on Facebook. When I'm done, I'll switch over to my colleague co-host Sergeant Teresa to also bring us messages coming in with our live TikTok as well. All right. So the first message came from our very own cherished viewer Raymond Decoder Range Rover. He says, "Good morning, fresh week and new opportunity." Good morning, Raymond. And then Yaya Larry says that, "Good morning, Ghana Police. Good morning, Motherland Ghana. Good morning to you, Yaya." Seth Kumi says, "Good morning, sir." Good morning, Seth. Nat Sankofa Tete Arthur says that the traffic segment is really good. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Nat, for that compliment. And then Nat comes back and says that, "Great on the news updates." Thank you so much, Nat. And then Alimisikum Nathaniel Awombisi says, "It's so good. Thank you so much, Nat." And then Richie Kwame Tando says, "We are tired of English explanation of critical health issues." All right. So, producer Chief Odro, we have a message from Richie Kwame Tando says that they are tired of the English explanation. I think they will have to be served with segments in our local dialect. All right. So, well noted. That is the response I'm receiving from my producer, Chief Inspector Isaac Chumodro, to Richie Kwame Tando, that in our subsequent productions or editions, you'll be getting, a presentation in our local dialect that will be easy for your consumption. Thank you so much for that heads up. And then Richie says that that's why everyone is talking about Yeboah Ajekum Francis in Ghana. Okay. And then Raphael Kofi Salah says, "Chief Inspector Salah, watching you live from Kibi." Thank you so much, Chief. Thank you so much. And then Raymond Decoder Range Rover comes back and says that if the scammers are smart, then be smarter than them. Thank you so much, Raymond. It's all about ourselves. We must be very vigilant and we must be alert as well. So, Sergeant Tess, these are the messages we received on our live streaming on Facebook.
Right. We have some coming from our WhatsApp page.
Okay.
So, would want Madam to also deal with it for us. So, this is coming from Kweku Ofe. And then he says, "Good morning, GH Police TV. Please ask Madam, if I pay money to a connection man and he refused to deliver, can I report the connection man to her outfit?"
Thank you. Yes, why not? You paid money to a connection man to get the work done for you. And first of all, the connection man presented himself as somebody who can help you. And he also paid fees to the connection man to do the work. So if he couldn't do it, then you have to report the case.
Right.
So he has defrauded you.
Right.
Yes.
Kweku Ofe, so from Madam, you have every right to report him to the units, the documentation, and then visa fraud units, and then the person will be handled. We have another one coming from Ajua Enima, and then she is watching us live from Hamburg, Germany.
Okay.
And then she wants to find out, aside the visa fraud issues, does your unit also handle or verify other forged documents as well?
Okay. Yes, so thank you. So our unit, by the name Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit, we investigate document issues. Anything that has to do with forged document, forged signature, even will, marriage certificates, and all that, we investigate.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So Ajua, that is from director. It's only about visa fraud issues, but anything documents will be investigated,
yes.
duly investigated,
Yes.
and then perpetrators will equally be brought to justice. Right.
Okay, so this one is a message we've received from our staunch viewer who watches us live every day from the United States of America, precisely Massachusetts. Nana Osemensa. Nana Osemensa says that, "Good morning, my people. I contacted someone who operates travel and tour agency in Ghana to help my junior brother to travel. And he assured me that he can get me the visa but I must pay 150,000 cedis. Ask Madam to advise me.
Yeah. Okay, so what goes into the 150,000 that he's paying? What is he required to do? Because if you are asking travel and tour agents to help you, maybe he's buying ticket, maybe he's hotel or any other thing, we call it this medical insurance.
Okay.
Everything goes into it.
Right.
So if you are paying for document, then there is a red flag.
Okay.
But if you are giving the money to do the visa application, all that are necessary to do, then no problem.
Okay.
But where you pay that 150,
50,000.
maybe, I don't know that is because he didn't explain that get me visa. Maybe it's not the document from his own child. Yes, you know, we can also have this sponsored visa application. So if he is there, maybe it's a family visa that he wanted, so he can send his document, his all his credentials to the embassy. So the only thing that the travel and tour agent has to do is to make the application, take a date, and then they go there
for the interview.
So the 150, well, I don't know what goes into it. But for me, if it is for document that he himself will look for document for the, then there is a red flag.
I think that is what the question is seeking
then he should run from it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the North Sevens are watching us live from Massachusetts in the United States of America. This is a red flag. I believe your question addresses an issue of visa application as well. And so the 150,000 Ghana cedis you are about to pay to this travel and tour agency, please desist from doing that, because from the director, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, the travel and tour agency have their mandate to live up to, but not to guarantee you a visa. And so there is a tendency that once you make this payment, it is likely you may be swindled in the end, and they still come back to the police. So please, this one is a free counseling we are giving you to Nana Osei Mensah. All right. So we still have some messages coming in with our live Facebook streaming. Let me use this opportunity and then read them out to you. Good Life sends us a love emoji. Thank you so much, Good Life. And then Incredible says, hi, good morning. Good morning to you, Incredible. You guys are doing a massive job. God bless you all. And Incredible, I'm incredible watching you live in Asanku. All right, Incredible. Thank you so much. Ghana is indeed blessed. Mr. Ralph says, good job, GH Police. We love you. We love you also, Mr. Ralph, as well. And then thank you so much. Incredible says, Ghana is indeed blessed. Ban says, wow, I'm listening to a good English. Thank you so much, Bans. Cynthia says, all correct, sir. All correct, Madam Cynthia, as well. And then Kobigo says that, please, let's educate Ghanaians to be disciplined enough to allow security and safety agents to execute their mandate. Thank you so much, Kobe Gold. And then Andrew Oben Kep sends us some love messages and love emojis as well. Top Still 18 says that I'm listening to a good English. Thank you so much, Top Still. Talkative 001 says, good people of Ghana, I love Ghana police officer because of the truth. Okay, so much. Talkative 001, thank you so much. Chef Prosper GH says that police is your friend. Indeed, the police is your friend. Bobby Lashley says, Ghana police, please, we sincerely beg you for this. Divide the road to avoid overtaking. All right. Thank you so much, Bobby. And then Ohima Ba says, wow, this is my first time seeing GH Police TV. Good. Thank you so much, Ohima. Ohima says that GH Police TV on social media, amazing. All right. And then Donny says, thank you so much. Samuel Kuma, the WhatsApp number again. Silentes.
Yes, the WhatsApp number is 0246 226064. 0246 226064. You can send your messages to that, and we shall do well to read them out for you.
Yeah, so Mr. Samuel Kuma, that is a message given out by my co-host, Sergeant Teresa Ado. And then user says, you guys are doing well. Eric Ban says, I'm watching you live at Senya Breku. Thank you so much, Eric. We've seen you. Nanaya says, we need justice for the Queen Mother of Ekuapem Ekropon. Okay, Nanaya. Nuhu. All right, so Baby says, a police officer, a police car has killed my son. So justice for my son, please. All right, okay. And I haven't heard anything from the policeman. All right. Organisto says that what is scoliosis? Oh, Organisto, we made mention on the platform that it is a situation where you have an issue with your spine, you know.
Curvature of the spine.
Exactly. So if you are not careful and then your ward or anybody that you know doesn't sit well, the posture is not correct, you will have to seek medical attention immediately. So that is scoliosis given to us or brought to us by the head of the physiotherapy unit at the police hospital, DSP Madam Theodora in Chiwa. And then with the woman who claims that your son has been killed by a police vehicle, please report to the nearest police. If that report has been done, you can please bring us a petition to the Director General CID and it will be referred to the appropriate office for them to, you know, conduct deeper or dig deeper into the same matter. So please, if you are watching us live, we can bring a petition here at the CID headquarters, addressed to the Director General CID, and it will be referred to the appropriate or the ideal office for them to dig deeper into the same development as well. All right. Eminem says that happy to see this development from our police department. Thank you so much, Eminem. And then Marvelous says, may Allah bless Ghana Police. Thank you so much, Marvelous. I'm watching you live from Dubai. All right. Thank you so much, Marvelous, for the message. And then Morgan says, I love your English accent, sir. You are very fluent. I love that. Anytime I come to Ghana, we'll visit you. All right. Thank you so much, Morgan, for the compliment. You are grateful. And then Anaya says, they are disrespecting the rightful and want to. Okay, so this message is not, I think, it's not meant for our consumption. And then Teresa, someone says he needs our number, but the number has been mentioned over time. All right. So please, if you are watching us on our TikTok live, we'll just give that. But the number is on your screens. It is 0246 226064. So that's the number on your screens now. So please do and then have it saved. And then Miss DNA says, Madam, thank you for your education. I am proud to be your subordinate. Miss DNA. I think this one is directed to Madam Evelyn Bobo, ACP. All right. Thank you so much, Miss DNA. And then Prosper Ape says that good morning. Good morning to you, Prosper. And then Sky Power says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Sky Power. Please, I'm outside Ghana and someone defrauded me in visa application. I reported to the Ghana police and they told me to get a letter. All right, so I think the message is not that clear. If you can come back to us again with that particular message, over time we'll be reading them to you. All right, so okay, so it is back. It says that I applied for a visa. I'm outside Ghana, and then I was defrauded by someone. I reported to the Ghana police, and they told me to get a letter from the police in that particular country that I send the money to the person so that they can investigate. Okay, so Sky Power, please pick the number on your screens and then call us for us to direct you to the appropriate quarter for you to send your report or complaint. All right. So this one is also coming from Sky Power. Sky Power says that, please, can I get your number so that I will explain better? Okay, so that's what I've said. The number is on your screen, 0246226064. Please call us for better explanation. And then MPD, National Patrol Department, say, God bless you, from Nana Prempe. Yes, so Nana Prempe, I've seen you, the special photographer to the Director General, Commissioner of Police, Alhaji Suraji Fuseni. All right. Okay, so Exhibit, the warrior, say that, good job, but try to educate us on our in our local dialect. All right, okay, we'll do that. Exhibit. MPD says that you guys are doing a greater job. Thank you so much. Sechi Ebenezer says, good job, Roger. Thank you so much, Sechi. All right, so Sergeant, these are the messages we received on our TikTok live streaming.
Right. We have some on our Facebook.
All right. Okay. So do well and read them out.
So this is coming from Corporal Isaac Abwajida Costa. I think she is with Madam, and then he is saying that we are watching you live from the Office of the Documentation and Visa for the unit headquarters. So, Madam, this is from your own persons here, and then we have one from Patrick Dollason Asante. And then he says, Madam, the people of BVU love you. And then we have one from Inspector Ibrahim Ano. Thank you, Madam, for the public education. So, Sergeant Boyce, this is what we have on our Facebook.
All right. We also have another message coming in on our live TikTok. This one is coming from the Science Man. The science man says that good job, Ghana Police Service. God bless you. Thank you so much, the science man, for the message as well. We've said that we are streaming this show live on all our social media platforms, precisely on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Please send us your questions, your comments, your observations, and we'll do well and read them out to you. We are privileged to be joined on the show today by the Director, Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit at the CID Headquarters, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, telling us about some of the visa scams that are linked to the imminent 2026 FIFA World Cup that is built to happen on Thursday, 11 June 2026. And so we should be careful in the way we are approached by some people who have the malicious mentality of getting us swindled. All right. So, Madam Bobo, please let's come back to our questions. When it comes to the verification of, the introductory letter you made mention about, is it always the case that such applicants or the public may have to visit the portal or the website of these embassies or consulates? That is where they get to know that whether indeed these letters or documents are, appropriate or they are verified.
Yeah, so if you want to travel and you know the country that you want to travel to, visit the embassy or the consulate, or go to their website and then see the requirements that they are looking for, and then follow through, and you get your this visa. Yeah.
Okay, so that is it from Madam Bobo.
You don't have to rely on somebody somewhere to give you information.
Okay.
Whilst the place is there that you can go and
walk in. Okay. Right. So please, when you want to verify any documents from anybody who claims to be a visa agent, please do due diligence, walk into that particular embassy of the country that you intend to travel or visit to, and then verify for your own sake. Don't say somewhere while the embassy is there for your own usage, and then you expect that the work will be done by other persons. All right.
Sergeant Boy, let me come in. Maybe, Madam, people would want to find out if they are not literate and would want to embark on this journey. The embassy is there. Do we have people who would communicate to the understanding in the language of the understanding? Maybe that is what people are also looking out for.
All right.
Right.
Yeah. So I think UK embassy like this, when you go, UK consulate, like, when you go there and you can't speak
the
English, yeah, they have people who translate it in three language. Yes, yeah, I'm sure. But that's for American embassy. I cannot tell whether that was it. But of course, there should be somebody to translate for you. Because it is not always that the person who is to travel speaks English. The visa, we have different categories of visa application. I might be in UK and I want my grandmother or my mother to come and visit. I'm eligible to invite somebody to the country. So if I'm
bringing my grandmother to come and join
and I send my okay. So if she gets there and you ask the question and she can't
speak in English,
there should be somebody who will translate.
Okay.
Right. So viewers shouldn't be scared or shy away from going to the embassies.
Not at all.
Right. There are people there to assist you understand whatever it is that you need to understand. Yes. So that is to your information. Madam, let's find out, in this peak season, how prepared is your unit? Because we know we're going to have multiple cases of visa fraud and all that. How ready is the unit to really handle some of these questions and cases that will be coming in?
Yes. I want to say that the units, we work 24/7. Every time. Sometimes 3 a.m. they call us.
Yeah.
They call us to come to airport to receive some suspects that we are looking for. Yeah. So we work 24/7. But also there are other police stations also around. And as I said, they could quickly go there and then lodge their complaints. Then we have also our operational team. CID operations is there. So in case that we need to move in swiftly and arrest somebody, we are always there to do. So we are ready for them.
Right.
But then they have to come in person,
in
not
person,
by call.
not by call,
Yes.
right? In person. Okay, so we have a few questions also coming in on our WhatsApp page. Let me read it out to Madam, and then so that she assists us with it. So this is coming from Eja Menta, and then he said, "I am not educated, so I cannot fill the form. So can I contact somebody to help me do visa process for me?"
Why not? Why not?
Right.
But it should be you. It should reflect you.
All documents should reflect
yes,
you.
Our
That is what
listen
she
is
said.
that don't let anybody falsify or give you a fake document
Documents.
or falsify something that is not you. Then when you go and they ask you, you cannot
can't stick to
answer.
it.
So it means that you have the document that you are giving them is not a true document, so they will deny you.
Right. So
if you-
Mentor, that is from director. Somebody can do it, help you with a visa application, but
why not?
Every documentation should reflect you,
Yes.
because you have to speak to it.
Yes.
Yes. So whatever it is, make sure that whatever information or details you are giving out should be about you, so that you can be able to talk about it when questioned. We have one coming from Ambrose. Ambrose, he's watching us live from France. And then he's saying that the woman knows her work and she would go far. But please, before she leaves, let her advise us in French language. And I'm so happy that is a call to you before you leave. Before you leave, I'll remind you of that so that you advise them. Those in France
Madam will
watching
do
us
that.
from
Yes.
France.
Yeah, Madam will do that. Madam will do that.
And then one is coming out from Martha. She's saying, director is a good woman. I encountered her some time ago and she was so professional and disciplined. God bless her. So, Madam, this is coming from Martha. She really appreciates your professionalism to her. Yes. So,
Okay, so Madam, before you come to your final words, and then we'll bring the conversation to an end, tell us about the collaboration that exists between your outfits, the embassies, Bank of Ghana, when you are tracing any fraudulent visa payment, a lot of that.
Yes. Oh, we collaborate very well with them. The embassies, sometimes when we get questioned documents, that has to do with maybe visa, you know, the fraudsters, they go all out to even give you a visa.
A visa, yeah.
And then, and when they want to travel, they get to airport, Accra International Airport, and then they check in, and they find out that it's a fake visa.
One, yeah.
So they will say, no, it's not. So we write to, or we request from the embassies concerned, and then for verification, and swiftly they respond to us.
Right.
Right. Bank of Ghana, yes, when we need to get information on somebody's account, we follow the right procedure that are laid down, and then they respond to us very quickly. So we collaborate very well. And I want to thank all of them.
Okay, Madam. So your final words to the general public watching us.
Yes. So I want to say to the public that anything that is too easy, too fast, and then too cheap, avoid it. If they give you a package that look too easy, too fast, and then too cheap, just avoid it. Because visa, they are not the people who determine whether you get the visa or you will not. And then also, whatever when you are ready and you want to travel, the visa application should reflect you. They should not let the fraudsters sway them. They should not succumb to the fraudsters, because if you pay to them and you give them money and you ask them to help you get visa, then the documents that they are going to fill for you, the document that they are going to do, is it for you? If you don't take care, you are also going to be part of the fraudulent activity. So they must be very careful. That's all I have for them.
And then So before she leaves, the French
no,
let's They want you to do that in French for them, so please.
Ok, bonjour à tous, bonjour à téléspectateurs. Bon, ce que je veux dire seulement, c'est que si vous voulez voyager, au moins, il faut faire attention à tout ce que vous allez faire. Si vous allez peut-être voyager à Allemagne ou bien en France, allez faire votre propre application. Ne te laisse pas pour quelqu'un de faire quelque chose qui n'est pas bon pour toi. Parce que si tu ne fais pas attention, il va prendre votre argent et c'est ça qui ça va te déranger. C'est tout que je veux dire.
Right,
dis à le monsieur que il ne doit pas me déranger.
Right, so
merci beaucoup, madame.
You had your feel for Madame. She's actually advised you in French, so make sure you take them.
Tifodro, if you know you are good at French, please come in and then come and wish Madame all the best before she departs, and then don't be behind the pack and be throwing stones on the pitch.
You know.
Right. So before Madam takes leave of us, I think the science man also has come in with a question. He says, how can the public verify whether a visa agent or travel consultant is legitimate? I think we've mentioned that.
Yeah. Have you asked me that question?
Yeah. So some other verification.
Yes. You can find out about whether they are registered, their physical location, and then also you can find out around their track record. What did they do? Yes. But legitimate or not legitimate, we know the mandate. We know what they are supposed to do. So you to know what they are supposed to do for you. And when you go then they are telling you, I will do this for you. I will give you all the necessary documents. You don't have to pay. You don't have to bring your own document. They will create a document for you. Run from it.
Okay.
Run from it because you will pay and then you will go to the embassy or the consulate. Then you will not get it. That's it.
I think there are other people too who are saying that there are a lot of people on the social space canvassing for people to come on board for them to secure them visas, acting as agents.
Yes.
And madam, what are we doing to, ensure that we find
I will give example. I have example. If you give me time, I will talk, and then we will not leave there today. Because look, there are agents going around, and then they'll give you mouth-watering. In fact, our victims are ignorant. I would say, out of ignorance. We will tell them that if you want to travel, and because they are desperately eager to travel, they lost their sense of judgment.
Exactly.
So whatever they tell them, they believe it, so they will pay money. A lady paid as much as 80,000 for somebody to help him to go to Canada to go and work. Then I asked the lady, hey, so you have 80,000. Why don't you use it here and set up a business? Because where you are going, you don't know.
She wants to go and seek for a greener pasture. Yeah, so I think the pasture here is ash.
Pasture here is ash.
So it is greener in Canada,
Actually, so I asked her, so do you have somebody over there?
No.
He said no. So how are you going? It is not easy like that.
Easy, yeah.
Now, the money, they couldn't get the visa for her. And now she has come to report the You see, and our biggest challenge is that when it happens like that, they come and said, collect my money for me.
Yeah.
I am not a debt collector. Of course, I am to detect, arrest and investigate and prosecute. But you come to me and you said, Madam, I want my money. Please collect my money for me. Am I a debt collector?
You're not a debt collector.
So please, they should be very careful. They shouldn't just pay money to anybody. They should look for information.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can even come to you to verify.
Yes, they can even walk into the CIA headquarters.
Credible, and then before they can do anything.
Yeah, but no, that is not our work. That is not my mandate.
Okay.
Yes. That is not my mandate at all.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
They can go. That's why the embassies are there.
Okay.
They should go there.
To the embassies rather.
And then
verify.
Right. Whoever agent that they should look for their office and see. They should check their track record and see whether what they are saying is it. And I keep on saying, if that agent is telling you, I'm going to do it for you, I'm going to create documents for you, then from the beginning, you have to, it's suspicious.
Yeah.
And if they take about 10, 20 nurses, teachers, people coming together, they want to travel, and they are paying 35,000 each.
Can imagine.
Just imagine.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Again, I have forgotten. Again, they are so, because most of them know the law, and so they play on the ignorance of the victims. So when you get to their office, they will ask you to sign, to register. And on the registration form, there are so many clauses
you don't read
that bind you. And because they are, I said, desperately eager to travel, and they feel that what they told them is true. They only
without reading details of it.
Without reading details. So they'll tell you, okay, visa fee is not refundable. If we get document for you, it's not refundable. So you yourself, you allow yourself, they will go and get document for you. And the document your own, why would they get document for you? So it's like you have part of the crime. You see?
Wow. All right, madam. The conversation is so educative and so interesting, but I believe this is certainly not your first time of coming here, and it's not going to be your last either.
Sure.
We'll be bringing you on board over time for you to come around and then educate the public as well. But before you take leave of us, finally, there is a message from your outfits. They are saying that, madam, we are watching you live at the Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit here at the Headquarters. God bless our boss and mother. We appreciate you as our boss. This message is coming from your staff at the Documentation and Visa Fraud Unit here at the CID Headquarters. Thank you so much, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Madam Evelyn Bobo, for the invitation and the education as well. Over time, she'll be brought on board. She's just a stone throw away from our office here. And so once we work in the office, she receives that every time. And then she'll come back and then come and educate us. All right. So we are going for another break. It is the end of the discussion. When we come back, it will now be time for us to celebrate police officers, other individuals who are part of the state security agency and then their loved ones, because we're in the month of June by way of their birthday wishes, and also share some brief developments in our world of sports before we finally bring the curtains down on today's edition of the Safe Start Show. So do stay on. We'll be right back after this break.
Are you aware an invisible eye is watching you? Have you ever had an altercation with a police officer about a road traffic offense where you felt you were right? Have you ever lost a loved one due to a breach of a road traffic regulation as a motor rider? Do you always obey road traffic regulations? Do you know that driving on the shoulders of the road is an offense? How has your general experience with the police officers on our roads been like? It is for these and other reasons that the Ghana Police Service, in collaboration with the Ministry of Interior, National Road Safety Authority, the DVLA, and other stakeholders, have come up with an initiative to ensure sanity on our roads and prevent road accidents. TrafficTech GH is an automated system introduced by the Ghana Police Service to enforce road traffic regulations. The system uses cameras and sensors to enforce road traffic regulations. So you see, police invisible eyes are watching. Pew!
With schoolmate.
Hello.
Hello, Nana Joa.
Hey, only I'm at home, can't you?
What is say?
Namia do more, but on away.
Adumo, a mega yo-yo, with schoolmate.
It's home, can't you?
Hey, it's a sad year. It's a cookie or Canada.
Wow.
I couldn't be up and important. I'm sure number every week. Company no air pay, and my 4 Canada. Now, she said, a woman is say, company no betia emu half. Now pay man so it you have sikani na 80,000. And no sana eti.
Mama, madam Fubia kopie Canada o. Nana na enche maboga. No se akwenya abawo bebi oye adwuma ne se. Miss me free Ghana. Aba be kan wo Canada.
Wow.
No se me o woni ne se company no. Omo betua sika, omo betua half, am so betua half. Nti me menya mo abo me ho.
Nana nyom tede aba. Say, in Paponufu Bia or Maba. Obaka catcher say, or Canada, and then say, or France, Empo, Abuchim Kuna Canibia. Now, a catcher will say, Aquanyaba, Inti, Aquanian, agent, a war, Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, and answer Burkina Faso, Inti Faho. Now, when you're on Grata, the Hona will be free and over Canada, and answer. France and answer Abuchim Kuna can. Now, Naka Sape, Sinibu, a drop. Hey, you go do her. Or bet you wash it then. Or bet you who's Kenina, or Jamba Kunina, or bet it. No, we are. What for so? Or bet so it is I want to super Libra. Hey, now, say, but when young for 1 point. Come back to sound 1 minute. You can bet my woman, you bet my. Obusheni bet my woman bet you by your papa. And you are known for Sarkonia Wilson. Let me to Ghana for you now. And to me, I know no mamma in down. No man who toss any pabonino and any paboniform FD.
Hello, our cherished viewers. I'm DSP William Ayarika, the Director of the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of the Ghana Police Service. I want to take this opportunity to advise alert Ghanaians about the modus operandi of criminal gangs using travel abroad as a means to deceive and recruit unsuspecting Ghanaians to West African neighboring countries. On arrival, they collect huge sums of money ranging between 40 to 50,000, seize their travel documents, and force them to online internet business activities. So anytime you get an offer to come to any West African neighboring country to facilitate your documents, you must do what you call due diligence before embarking on such journey. And if you have any doubt, don't hesitate to get in touch with my office, located at the 5th floor of the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service for further clarification. Thank you for your attention.
Thanks for staying with us. All right. So good morning to Chief Superintendent of Police, Mrs. Sandra Akosa Esiama Tewia. You are the Director Welfare of the Ghana Police Service, and here at the National Police Headquarters. Madam, please have a great week. This greeting is coming from Sergeant Eugene Ofe Ansa to Chief Superintendent of Police, Mrs. Sandra Akosa Esiama Tewia, Director Welfare. Papa. All right, folks. It is time to get the birthday wishes done. It is birthday time. We've got some amazing people who are celebrating their special day today, and so we must ensure that they feel the love live on air. So let's go. Production, if our birthday wish list is ready. All right, so it is happy birthday going out to Assistant Superintendent of Immigration, Madam Nihad Musa. You are the Ejura Command in the Ashanti region. This one is coming from ASI, Madam Rahel Enima Edu. And her message is that she's wishing you the happiest birthday. You are one of those rare people who makes everything better. Hope today gives you what you have been yearning for, or hope today gives that back to you. So happy birthday going out to ASI, Madam Nihad Musa with the Ejura Command This one is coming from ASI Rahel Enima Edu. Do have a fabulous day, madam, as you celebrate your birthday today. All right. It is still a happy birthday wish on the Safe Start Show. This one is a belated happy birthday going out to Chief Inspector Nuruddin Ibrahim. He's with the Nima Police Station. This wish is coming from Policewoman Constable Vera Amankwa with the Airport Police Station Kumasi in the Ashanti region. Her message is that may the good Lord continue to bless you and protect you always. Belated happy birthday going out to you, Chief Inspector Nuruddin Ibrahim. You are with the Nima Police Station here in Accra. This one is coming from Policewoman Constable Vera Amankwa with the Airport Police Station in the Ashanti region, Kumasi. Do have a wonderful day, say, as you celebrate your birthday within this week. Right. Next one is another belated happy birthday going out to Policewoman Chief Inspector Portia Asante, also known as street owner, Social Service Unit Police Hospital. This one is coming from your children, Chief Inspector Dora Asante and Chief Inspector Belinda Sari, and the entire staff at Police Hospital. Their message is that we wish you the very best in your endeavors as you turn a year older today. God bless you. Have a good one. So belated happy birthday going out to Policewoman Chief Inspector Portia Asante, also known as street owner. Do have a wonderful day, street owner, to celebrate your birthday this week. Enjoy and chill out. Now, to our very own brother here at the Public Affairs Directorate, it's a happy birthday going out to General Sergeant Felix Kwekuduya with the Public Affairs Directorate here at the National Police Headquarters. This one is a wish coming from all of us, Sergeants. Yes, from DG, Staff Officer, ASP Angela Kumi, and then every Tom, Dick, and Harry here at the Public Affairs Directorate. It's a happy birthday wish going out to our very own brother, this Sergeant Felix Kwekuduya. Our message is that you've been nothing short of amazing all these number of years you've worked together. Your passion, love for self and the people around you, tact and intellect brings some touch of light to our lives. We couldn't have asked for a better team member, but then to have you. So happy birthday going out to you, General Sergeant Felix Kwekuduya. Please get in touch to Chief Inspector Isaac Chumodro for your birthday arrangement, even though you're on leave, but then still you're that's here.
He needs to come back from leave, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
He needs to come back from leave and enjoy that. So
Goku, if you're watching us, please, you'll have to resume from your leave because you know there is a ritual you have to perform.
Sure.
Yeah. So from Ajen Kotoku, you have the onion market there. So get us some sacks of onion. We deeply appreciate that from you as your birthday gift.
And prepare stew with it, right?
Exactly. You know, some stew and some jollof rice will be better with it from you. So we are expecting some sacks of onion from you from the Ajen Kotoku onion market. So have a birthday that is, you know, so enjoyable as your smile. We are wishing you from GH Police Television. So happy birthday to you, General Sergeant Felix Kwekuduya. Do have a fantastic day today. Right. A belated happy birthday going out to this gorgeous and stunning policewoman, Sergeant Mary Shika. You are with the Logistics Department of the Ghana Police Headquarters. This wish is coming from your family, friends, and your sweethearts. And their message is that may this year be a fruitful year and may God's grace continue to locate you wherever you are. So belated happy birthday going out to you, policewoman Sergeant Mary Shika, Logistics Department of the Ghana Police Headquarters. Do have a fantastic day as celebrate your birthday today. Right. Another happy birthday going out to General Corporal Daniel Maulikplim Kwame Wayo. Right. This one, Sergeant Tess, this gentleman is a drill instructor, you know, very disciplined, tactical, and skillful at his craft, you know, and so it is important that we celebrate him on this platform. So today, if you are watching us, my only brother, General Corporal Daniel Maulikplim Kwame Wayo, instructor at the National Police Training School. This one is coming from Sergeant Dogbefu Kofi Yesu and all instructors of National Police Training School. Their message is that may this year bring you more joy, money, promotion, and good health. We pray for more strength for you, bro. So from us, by extension, at the GH Police TV, we're also wishing you a happy birthday, General Corporal Daniel Maulikplim Kwame Wayo. Do have a classic day today as you celebrate your birthday. Sergeant Tess, please carry on with the rest of the wishes.
Sure, Sergeant Whitey. So still in the birthday mood, celebrating with our loved ones. So this is going to Corporal Emmanuel Osei. You are with Accra Central CTU, and this is coming from Constable Alexander Opoku of Salt Point District Central Region. His message to you is a happy birthday, my dear brother. May your life be enveloped with happiness, success, and good health. So happy birthday to you, Corporal Emmanuel Osei. Do enjoy your day have a great one and stay safe as you chill as well. Right, so still in the birthday mood. Our next birthday goes to PW Corporal Maimuna Mohammed Abbas. This is a belated one going to you. You are with the CID headquarters, and this is coming from your husband, Abdul Razak Isa of Cafeteria Unit. His message to you is, belated happy birthday to my beautiful wife. You are my heart, my soul, my everything. Wishing you a birthday filled with as much love and happiness as you bring into my life every single day. I'll cross the ocean for you.
Wow, this is a very hearty message from the husband. Yes. You know, Salites, policewoman Corporal Maimuna Mohammed Abbas,
right,
is a known figure here at the National Police Headquarters.
Sure,
you know,
sure.
She's known for her swiftness and alert in the uniform. You know,
yes.
And she's always on point. You understand? And the husband is also a staff at the cafeteria unit here at the National Police Headquarters. And so I believe that I'm not surprised that we are receiving this message from, you know, the husband. They got married or they got hitched not quite long. I think somewhere last year, any part of last year.
Right.
So they are barely in their first anniversary, you know, as married couple. And so it tells you about it. I mean, the sense of togetherness.
The bond is still there, very much.
And Maimuna is also a friend to us here at GH Police TV. She often visits us here.
Right.
In fact, she even extended an invitation to her wedding when she was getting married. You know, some of us were there to, supported as well. It was our very own.
Right.
Yeah. So belated happy birthday to you. Policewoman Corporal Maimuna Mohammed Abbas. We believe that since you'll be preparing for some birthday party, you cannot leave us out of the celebration.
Of course.
We have Mr. Free Food here.
We have
Sergeant
to be there.
John Sawe Amano representing the entire police service.
We have to be
so
there.
Maimuna, please get in touch for your birthday party and we'll be there to represent. All right.
So still in the birthday mood. Right. Belated happy birthday to you. So we have one going out to General Lance Corporal Solomon Kofi Ahin.
Yes,
this is a belated one as well. You are with the Fidiasi Divisional MTTD. And this is coming from Sergeant Boite Boatin himself. His message to you is, may you be kept by the power of our Lord Jesus. Cheers to greatness. So Solomon Kofi Ahin.
aka Kofi Atinka.
Kofi Atinka, right. So you have a belated one. I'm sure you're still in the mood.
Yesterday was his birthday,
yes. So stay safe as you celebrate your birthday. He was also with headquarters, right? He was part of the headquarters staff. We love you so much, dear. Take care of yourself as you celebrate your day. And this is a belated happy birthday going out to PW Lance Corporal Otieku Felicia. And you are with the Ashimota Mile Police Station. And this is coming from Sergeant Helena Osei Bobi and Lance Corporal Alfreda Fianyo and all officers of the Ashimota Mile Police Station. Their message to you is wishing you a year full of wins at work and great moments outside of it. Enjoy your days. So a belated happy birthday going out to you, Lance Corporal Otieku Felicia. Stay safe and may the Lord continue to protect you as you carry out your duty and take good care of yourself as you celebrate this remarkable milestone of your life. Still celebrating with loved ones and colleagues, friends and family. This is a happy birthday going to Constable William Kwame Kwente. You are with the Palugu Training School. And this is coming from friends, families and colleagues. Their message to you is wishing you continued greatness, good health, and many more years of impact and inspiration. Constable William Kwame Kwente, do have a great one. Stay safe as you celebrate your birthday.
All right, so it is still the birthday wishes on the Safe Star Show. It is a mighty magical edition today. This is where you stay informed, you stay ahead, you stay safe. So we are celebrating some amazing people who are, celebrating their birthdays, their loved ones on this platform as part of our contribution to their development. So it's a happy birthday going out to, so we've done that. That is General Constable William Kwame Kwente from PPSTS Training School in Palugu in the Upper East region of Ghana. You are loved by your family, friends, and colleagues. All right, so that is it with our projection on our screens, but we still have some wishes coming in on our WhatsApp platform. Let me seize this opportunity and then wish individuals who are celebrating their birthdays today. This one is a wish coming from your father and your mother. Your father is Inspector Samuel Mahu, and then your mother is Policewoman Lance Corporal Sarah Adoko. It is a happy birthday wish going out to Reginald Asari Nyampong. You are 6 years old. Yesterday was your birthday, so it's a belated happy birthday to you And from your parents, they are praying for long life. May you advance in life. May God grant you academic intelligence for you to navigate your way around in school. And so, belated happy birthday going out to Reginald Asare Nyampo. You are 6 years. You were 6 years yesterday. So that is a birthday wish coming from your father, Inspector Samuel Mahu, and then your mother, Policewoman Lance Corporal Sarah Adoko. So happy birthday to you, young man. Grow up to become a superstar. Another happy birthday wish going out to Madam or Mrs. Akosia Asantua Frimpong. Happy birthday to my lovely and amazing big sis, Mrs. Akosia Asantua Frimpong. We are grateful to have an awesome and incredible sister like you. Thank you for always being there for us whenever we needed a shoulder to lean on. We pray for more greatness and greater blessings in all you do. Have a blissful day. We love you from General Constable Yao Akowa Frimpong here at the Public Affairs and the entire Frimpong family. So happy birthday going out to you, Mrs. Akosia Asantua Frimpong. You are loved by your siblings and your entire family. Do have a fabulous day, madam. Another happy birthday going out to Chief Inspector Ebenezer Odro, retired, alias Opoman or Suhum JJ. This one is a wish coming from your siblings, your children, your grandchildren, and the entire Odro family, led by our very own producer, Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Odro. So happy birthday to you, Opoman Suhum JJ. Your birthday was today, it's today, in fact. So we are wishing you a happy birthday to Chief Inspector retired Ebenezer Odro. You're a fantastic man. You give birth to our producer, Sergeant Tess. Sure. So we would have to commend Opoman for the job he has done. You know, a very proud man, a responsible man. He has nurtured Chief Odro, and so by extension, Chief Odro is also giving us back what the father inculcated in him. And so, Opoman, you will live long. You will enjoy the fruit of your labor. You know, your children, your siblings, everybody will work to your satisfaction. We pray for Godspeed, a life bereft of any sickness or any illness, because of what you have contributed into the lives of other people. So happy birthday going out to you, Chief Inspector retired Mr. Ebenezer Odro, alias Opoman or Suhum JJ. Tarites, you have other birthday wishes on your
not
part?
A birthday wish, but I want to say a special good morning to a couple of people. So special good morning to going out to Commissioner of Police, Dr. Ebenezer Ewusi Emim, retired. He was with the pediatric ward at the police hospital. Yes, he's on retirement. I hope retirement is treating you very well. You know, he's also a fan of Liverpool.
Wow, you never walk alone.
I always try advising him to quit, but he's also as
one thing about Liverpool fans is that Liverpool Football Club is being supported by people, elite people, academicians.
But that aside, you're still trailing, so that one we cannot take it out.
We remain the most glorious club in England.
Probably in your own estimation.
Oh no, but we speak to records. So
you
never walk alone.
Good morning. You never
big shout out going out to you, COP retired.
Yeah, special good morning.
Yes, you never walk alone.
To you,
Anfield is our fortress.
And also a special one going out to Commissioner of Police, Mr. Michael Linketia Frimpong,
Director General Finance.
Good morning to you, sir. He is a very great person, very affable.
Exactly.
He has a very big heart.
His generosity is unmatched.
Towards everybody that comes across.
Exactly.
So a special good morning going out to you, Doc. Sir, from us over here at the Public Affairs, we say good morning to you, and may the good Lord continue to favor you wherever you find yourself. So, Sergeant Boyd, those are the two.
All right. So, before we finally end the conversation on today's edition of the Safe Start Show, we'll be bringing you some stories. I think there are two that made way over the weekend as part of our sports updates on the show. But let me also send this big shout out going out to Alhaji Mohammed Al Hassan. You are a good friend to the police. You are always here at the National Police Headquarters with us to motivate us. You are the National Youth Ambassador for the Zabraba people. And so we are sending you lots of love on this platform. Continue to soar in whatever thing you do. You're a businessman, you're a philanthropist. You know, you support the needy people, the less privileged in society. And so we are grateful for your service to humanity. May Allah replenish your deep pockets so that you get more money and then support people who are in dire need. So big shout out going out to you, Alhaji Mohammed Al Hassan. You are a businessman and a philanthropist. All right, so that is all with our shout outs and then the birthday wishes on the Safe Start Show. But before we finally wrap up, let me give you this brief sports development. Over the weekend on Saturday, to be precise, there was a volleyball game between the Ghana Police women's volleyball team, and then the University of Ghana women's volleyball team. It was played on the 6th of June 2026 at the Amandi Courts at the National Police Training School, Tesano, here in Accra. And after the game, the Ghana Police women's volleyball team won by 3-0 against University of Ghana. And so kudos to Ghana Police volleyball women's team for this emphatic win against University of Ghana women's volleyball team. You know, when it comes to volleyball in Ghana, the Ghana Police Service remains a household name. You know, even though in recent times we've had some challenges, you know, we are facing against Calibi, that Calibi team, Bernard Monet's team. They have been a thorn in our flesh, and I think we'll have to devise a way of dealing with them mercilessly.
I think so. We need to strategize something different.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. And apart from that, it doesn't take away the fact that the Ghana Police Service, you know, has a fortress when it comes to volleyball in the country. And then yesterday also, our lenses were at the Tuba AstroTurf, where as part of the Ewutu Senya Municipal Football Association middle third division, you know, the Division 3 season came to an end. And yesterday there was a coronation game between Samuel Inkum Football Academy and then Youth Age Football Academy. You know, yesterday we experienced some incessant rainfall from dawn till evening. So there were intermittent breaks, and the game even delayed as a result of the rainfall. But then it came into fruition. And after the game, Samuel Inkum Football Academy won by 4-0 against Youth Age Football Academy at the Tuba AstroTurf. And we were there to bring you excerpts of that particular development. So if production is ready, please let's get the interview by the bankroller, the head coach of Samuel Inkum Football Academy, Ghanaian legend Samuel Inkum, the team manager, the best player for the tournament, and the captain of the side. All right, so we have been informed that the video is not ready, but then still to that particular game, you know, Samuel Inkum, as you all know, is a Ghanaian football legend. He was part of the Black Stars. Before the Black Stars, he was part of the under-20 Black Satellites that won the World Cup on African soil for the first time in 2009. And the likes of Samuel Inkum, Daniel Opare, David Ade, Ransford Osei, Emmanuel Ajimambedu, you know, Rabiu Mohammed, Bright Ade, you know, and then Daniel Ejay, the goalkeeper who saved the penalty. So and that is the team that won the World Cup in Egypt 2009 during the late former president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Professor John Fifi Evans Atanos' time. And so Samuel Inkum graduated from the Black Satellites into the Black Stars. You know, so he represented Ghana in the 2010 South African FIFA World Cup, where he made Ghana proud. He's had stints in Switzerland with FC Basel. He's been in Ukraine with Dnipro Football Club as well. So now he's back to his roots.
Achieved a lot.
Exactly, you know,
he's paid his
dues
to Ghana, and I think.
And so he feels that by establishing a football academy, he's considering where he began this whole journey, and it's appropriate for him to also give back to society. So he's nurturing these young and innocent kids, some of them whom are struggling to even make ends meet. You know, so Samuel Inkum is housing them, you know, by way of unearthing the raw talent in them to feed them into our football industry. You know,
I think that is a good thing.
Exactly. So yesterday we were there to support him, and GH Police Television. We have been a proud collaborator with Ghanaian Ghana Black Stars players. You know, John Pissel came on the show with me on Sports Security Arena. He also has a football club, John Pissel Football Academy. We also went there to support them during their middle league. With Samuel Inkum Football Academy, they'll be having their middle league on Wednesday, 10 June at the same venue. Tuba AstroTurf will be there to bring you excerpts of that particular development. So production, if we have the videos and pictures of what really transpired yesterday at the Tuba AstroTurf, can we save? All right, so I think the video is still not yet ready, but then we'll be hosting Samuel Inkum on Sports Security Arena on the same platform, hopefully tomorrow. I believe by then the videos will be ready when he comes in with the development. So, Sergeant Tess, it's about time for us to end our production on today's edition of the Safe Staff Show. Do you have some final words to give up before we finally wrap up?
No, I think today has been very educative. Yes, very educative. And then viewers should continue watching GH Police TV, because we have got more insights and educative content to give to you. So please call others on board, join us on our social media handles. We are active. We are also interactive on our WhatsApp platform on 024-622-6064. Do well to send in messages out through, and then we'll do well to share them with the rest of the world.
All right, so finally, before we end today's discussion, this one is a late belated birthday wish coming from our brother here, Sergeant Eugene Ofeansa. It is a belated happy birthday wish going out to Mama Dorothy Adonu. You are with the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Grace Congregation, West Haven, in the United States of America. You are watching us. We are wishing you a fantastic year filled with joy and success. May this year bring you happiness, good health, and many more achievements. This wish is coming from Sergeant Eugene Ofeansa and the family. So belated happy birthday going out to you, Mama Dorothy Adonu. You are the Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Grace Congregation, West Haven, far away in the United States of America. Do you have a fantastic week, madam? All right. Another big gratitude going out to the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, and sedulous members of the Police Management Board. A whooping one going out to Director General Public Affairs Directorate, Deputy Commissioner of Police, Madam Grace, and San Akrofi, DSP, Mr. Richmond Mensah, Staff Officer, and then ASP, Mrs. Angela Kumi, in charge social media. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry at the Public Affairs Directorate, we are grateful for the support and the collaboration so far. Fantastic work done by the production team, headed by Chief Inspector Isaac Chum Odro. Once again, I'm Sergeant Yao Boaiti Boatin, and I was co-hosted by my very own sister, policewoman
Sergeant Teresa Ado.
All right, so until we come your way on Wednesday with another edition of the Safe Start Show, keep enjoying the rest of our programs. We'll catch you later.